recently, the U.S. court system has said that YouTube is liable for a lot of copyright infringement. So I heard I'll link you to it, which might be ironic if the whole linking liability thing goes the way it is. If I link to a YouTube video that links to a non-YouTube video, is that a copyright infringement? See, law is a lot like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very terrible. You have to be a scumbag and somewhat crazy in order to grasp and play the law game. And I'm not denying that libertarians are right on that regard, but it's the only way to sustain capitalism. Sorry to tell you guys, but the free market requires a free state to fucking do whatever it wants to. Because without the state, capitalism cannot exist because it's fucking retarded. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. The problem with liberalism, neoliberalism, Marxist term, not talking about my abortions, my women's rights liberalism, talking about the actual authentic liberalism. The problem with liberalism is that we've come to this point where people are like, I'm about to lose my internet, my free speech. Even though you didn't have free speech, you admitted you didn't have free speech when you were getting fucking banned all the time. Oh, that was fine. But now because the meanie state is involved, and now there's liabilities and copyright infringements and shit, which amounts to basically the same thing, but because the government has a place somewhere in this debauchery, now all of a sudden you don't have free speech. Because clearly what defines free speech isn't what you can actually do, but whether or not there is a guy with a badge in the stick figure drawing, I guess. That's how Americans seem to view free speech. Again, I'm not even going to go there because I'm just not in the mood. But I can't understand how people could be so upset and not upset about the systemic issue. The systemic issue is that you never had freedom to begin with, and that should piss you off. If anything at all, this is actually better for you as an individual. Because it outright says you as an individual are not liable for any of this bullshit. This is not your responsibility. Because how could it be? If it involves copyright infringement shit, that's between corporations and their patents and their, attorney firms and things like that. You have no control over that, man. You're this big. You're fucking little Ant-Man. This little Ant-Man doesn't fucking matter to, corporate dialogue. So, you just upload whatever you want to, which is how it should have been to begin with. Let's say I was Team 4-Star, and I spent countless seconds recording and editing a 6-minute DBZ abridged video that it took 2 years to fucking upload. And it got taken down right away because of copyright infringement. Even though, as it was standing at that juncture, there was fair use, and I made it verbally and visually clear that I was using fair use. The fact of the matter was that people were consuming the real product because of my satire or parody or whatever you want to call it. And, all of these things point to the fact that not only am I not intruding on the copyright, but I'm actually advocating for the source material, and you should be sucking my dick. But they didn't suck my dick. They took my free speech. Now I'm hungry because I got no free speech. Well, then why don't I just fucking upload the video without the please remember the original cast and blah blah. No. The start of the DBZ abridged should be you should fucking pirate this shit. Wear an eye patch, go arr, and rape their firstborn because these motherfuckers don't care about fair use or what the law actually states or whatever. So I'm not gonna care either. And chaos, beloved, just chaos everywhere. And the thing about accelerationism is it's not liberalism. It's still liberalism. I don't want Nazbols and all these edgelord brocialist communists and things like that to get the wrong idea that I'm not self-aware that what I am doing is a form of liberalism. But accelerationism is liberalism that forces you to watch the cow die before you eat your steak. You see, regular liberalism is like, oh, there's no dead cow in there. Oh, it enjoyed dying. It had lots of sex, and it was, it was a free range bovine. Oh, it was, happy and fed well, and we petted it every day. No, no, that's not real life. Real life is you're gonna sit there, you're gonna watch me fucking put a nail gun in this cow's head, turn it upside down, it going and me slit its throat and watch the blood come out, and then you're gonna watch me cut it up and fucking put it on the grill, and you're gonna watch the whole goddamn process of how a steak becomes a steak, and then you, if you're ballsy enough, can actually eat that bloody mess. Hey, more power to you. That's accelerationism. Accelerationism is just liberalism, but you gotta watch it. You gotta watch the whole thing. You should watch how porn is actually made and how half of these women are fucking drug addicted scumbags that have no fucking meaning to their life, but hey, they deserve it because they're stupid women, and that's how women are. Accelerationism is liberalism without the door, without the concealment. If you really want this degeneracy, I'll give it to you, but you're gonna see it for what it's worth. That's it.